This is a show with no theme song. This is John's show, and I'm in charge. So nobody can do anything because I'm here now. I don't think anyone's watching, so I'm singing to myself. Hey, everybody. We're going to do this thing tonight where I'm just going to kind of vent. And welcome to the show. This is Margin Doodles. I sent out the link. Nobody's watching me right now, so I'm talking to myself. How you guys doing tonight? Oh, none of you. Um, I'm doing well. Oh wait, there are comments. We have somebody. We have Zach Anderson. We have Christy McGee. We have Corey Morissette. It seems like people are actually watching. Yay! Welcome to my show. We have really no show planned, which is no surprise because the guys leave me alone. You know, this is the kind of crap that's going to happen. I thought it would be a good night to hit the reset button a little bit on the feed, play catch up a little bit with you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or I could just talk to myself. I don't mind playing with myself. I do that a lot. So whatever you guys need. Christy, I hope the bubble bath went well. Christy was just in the bubble bath for all of you who weren't paying attention to the last show we just finished 5 minutes ago. Zach Anderson's very excited that the Packers might win on Monday night. I mean, I am no expert at picking. I'm actually under 500, Zach, so it's probably a bad thing. If you guys check Twitter or if you look in the feed, there is the StreamYard link if you want to join me. This is all powered by StreamYard, all this stuff around us. You know, we missed doing Are We Wearing Pants last week. Truth be told, I think we're all a little bit burned out. Not that we're not going to bring you content anymore. It might be a little bit more sporadic here and there. Personally, I miss Thomas. I don't know if you guys remember him. He was a guy that was on the feed at the beginning, and now he's been on it less. He's had some personal stuff he's dealing with. So we're hoping that he's coming back soon. We have KB here. We have Zach. We have Christy. Corey is probably out eating because he was starving during the last show. I wouldn't sit around and watch me. I don't even have a show. But the idea is I've been missing my buddy Thomas. We do the Are We Wearing Pants show every week. It's a high energy show. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why you're watching me. I'm basically a guy sitting in my bedroom with a ladder behind me. There's a bunch of things that just don't make sense on this channel. What do you guys want to talk about? Have you guys watched any TV lately? I've been watching that Ted Lasso. Have you guys seen Ted Lasso? Especially in a year like 2020 that's been beating the hell out of you, there is nothing better than a sincere show like Ted Lasso. Jason Sudeikis is absolutely crushing it. The entire cast, it subverts your expectations on a sitcom, where instead of being snarky, it gives you something that is more honest. It's how would an adult react to this secret I've been hiding? And it really subverts your expectations in the best ways possible, and is a beaming light. It's on Apple TV. I'm not here to endorse. They don't give me money. I have to pay them. I think I actually get Apple TV for free because I bought an iPad or something last year. So it'll probably go away when the year is up, which is 3 months from now. Wow. I thought it was still March. So I was hoping even Zach would slide in here, but I think he's afraid to talk to me because we'll probably end up talking sports or baseball or something. And my Yankees aren't losing tonight because it's raining, and that's about the only thing that could stop them right now. I don't really know. I'm just filling air right now, hoping somebody shows up. I've been working with I guess you can call him my buddy. I produce a show. My friend of mine, Mark Riley, is producing a great live show. If you guys haven't bought tickets, I have to tell you, the Mark Riley Live Cantina on October 10th is a cannot miss event. Normally, we don't endorse stuff on this channel, but to be honest, Mark and Ken Knapsack and a lot of the people who were involved, I can't spoil all the names. Some people watching, like KB, may not know all the names involved, but I think the rest of you know a lot of the names, and there's some pretty special people working together. We should all support the people we love, right? And support people that are putting out positive, good content. I'm not going to talk about some events that might have transpired last night, but there are definitely some negatives in the world right now. And explaining them to when you have kids and explaining it to young people is a very difficult thing. So the more you have of people who are positive, the better. And speaking of positive people, fresh from the bubble bath.
Hi.
Hello there.
How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm clean.
You are clean. Welcome to the feed.
Happy to be here.
We are riding the lightning, so to speak. I came on. I literally had no show. We just finished recording. I said to Corey, I think I'm going to go live tonight. He's like, what are you going to talk about? I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. He's like, that's probably a bad idea. I'm like, great, I'll do it. Zach is super happy that you're here.
Why?
Look, I don't know. He probably thought he was going to see a bubble bath. He's never seen one before.
Oh my God. No, I definitely would not have clicked the link from the bubble bath.
I don't know. I didn't know how to approach that in the last show. I was like, I know she's going to say something about a bubble bath, and I was almost going to say we're going to do the entire show clean, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to stick with that bit very long.
Thank you.
So KB and I work together. She's a sweetheart. So we keep her kind of anonymous because some people like to be anonymous. You know how that is, Christy.
I definitely do.
Right. But you showing up with a Palpatine Ride the Lightning shirt is a special thing.
This is my favorite shirt.
I mean, it's I am a little jealous. I think we have somebody else surprising us right now.
Uh-oh. It's my bestie.
Hi.
It's no longer my show, people. Every time Old Whiskey shows up, it's a very special event. Old Whiskey once showed up to a Yankee game and they won. These are true stories.
It sounds
right?
truly bizarre. I don't know about that.
I mean, you went ahead, and you might have seen the Yankees in Austin. I don't know if Austin has a baseball team.
I don't know. I think they have like a, I don't know what it's called. I don't really watch a lot of baseball, so I don't know. Is it called minor leagues, or is that what it is? Like
I think the minor
upstart teams.
The minor leagues might be called the New England Patriots, because Mark Kamara just chimed in, and I figure if I slam the Patriots enough, we might get them on the feed.
Yeah. There actually is a. Are they called minor league teams? Or those are the teams that the kids go to before they go to the main teams?
Minor league teams are teams too young to drink.
Okay, so they have one of those in the Austin area. It's in a little burg called Round Rock.
So I would assume if they're too young to drink, you're not going to see them.
No, I mean, what would be the point?
I don't know. I don't know. I have a restraining order from one, so it's a bad thing.
I want to hear that story.
No. You wanted to hear my pastime story.
Yes, I want to hear about all your pastimes after Corey brought up the one scandalous one.
Mm-hmm.
Which scandalous one? I wasn't even paying attention.
You said that you like to get shit on.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
but not the way that you think. I actually pay people money to demean me.
I mean, couldn't you just post on Twitter for that?
No, it's weird. I have a very positive Twitter space. I've done very good at cultivating the people that I interact with on Twitter. So for the most part, it's like a really happy place for me.
Yeah, actually, mine's kind of like that too.
Yeah. Zach, if you're not going to show up on the show, could you at least update us on the baseball scores or something? Like, do something productive with your time. Jesus, man. So I opened the show with lamenting me missing our friend Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And then I follow that up with I've been watching Ted Lasso,
Uh-huh.
which I thoroughly enjoy. So I'll give you guys, I'll put it to the floor. Should we all bitch and moan that we miss Thomas for a little bit, or should we talk about a show that we love that maybe nobody's watching?
Well, it took me. Or go ahead, Christy.
I think I'm probably better at missing Thomas since I'm not good at watching TV.
Zach Anderson is a son of a bitch, and I've unfriended him on every platform right now.
Just with one click. Bye, Zach.
Well, it took me a few minutes to get my computer up and going, so I missed the whole lamentation part.
It was the lamentation of the Thomas.
I think that's in the Old Testament.
So Mark says Christy's the worst at watching TV.
Well, because I don't have cable and I don't really have streaming services, and all I have is my Frasier box set. So that's pretty much it.
I mean, but wouldn't that make you pretty good at watching TV if you're watching a lot of Frasier? Like you're watching a lot of TV.
It feels really good to me. Apparently, maybe Mark doesn't like Frasier as much as I thought he did.
Can Zach Anderson do me a favor and only update me on scores that make me feel happy?
You weren't specific in your request.
I know. I'm getting there at this point. It's my show, and damn it, the Yankees are winning somewhere right now. Time travel.
Time travel.
There you
go. Yeah. So tell me about this Frasier, because I'll be honest with you. Like when they said they were spinning off a show off of the most boring character on Cheers, I was like, no thanks.
You're killing me.
I actually, John, I would argue
Touchdown.
Frasier was probably one of the more developed characters on Cheers.
Yeah, he had a hell of a journey.
Yeah.
Definitely more than Sam.
Woody Boyd? Woody Boyd sang one of the most perfect songs in television history. Do you know the song, Jeff?
I might. I don't right this second.
Christy, do you know the song?
I don't know if I do.
So Woody Boyd, played by Woody Harrelson, was kind of a he wasn't a very bright character. And he was getting engaged way out of his league to this woman named Kelly. And
that's right.
To get engaged, Woody learned the piano, worked diligently at learning the piano, which was ultimately like 2.5 chords, and played a song called Kelly, where every single word of the song was Kelly, 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 Kelly. And it was just up and down the octaves the entire time. And it's the most perfect song ever written. I mean, I feel like I don't get Mark's hot takes sometimes. Like if I want to watch a bunch of drunks at the bar, I'll watch It's Always Sunny. Mark, I live in a world where I can watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Cheers and not go to 2 bars and enjoy people going to 2 bars that I can't go to because COVID. The Bigfoot's here, guys. And he types properly. I did not see that coming.
He types better than some people I know.
Yeah. What's Zach Anderson? You can't just leave me hanging that Pete Rich needs a hug. What's wrong with Pete Rich, and can we get in touch with him so we can cheer him up?
Mhm.
Because that's what we do here. We cheer people up. We say things that don't matter. Christy knows this. She listens to us at like quadruple speed so she can listen to her 19 podcasts during the day. Christy, what do we sound like faster?
Smarter.
We do?
Yeah, because everybody sounds
That
like real
tracks.
like quippy and witty like fast.
So what you're saying is we sound like a bunch of rubes because we talk half speed?
Well, so here's the thing is like, because any of the times that I'm listening to you at regular speed, because you're on, I'm usually high. So I don't really like know the difference. But during the day at work, when I listen to you, I'm definitely not high. So the fast speed, it just sounds real quippy.
So when I signed with this network, I said no performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, is that performance enhancing?
So I mean your drugs are enhancing my performance. And I'm a little concerned because I thought we were doing well on our own, but apparently, Jeff, we kind of suck.
Yeah, you want to hear a funny thing? Like, since I learned that Christy does this, I actually listen to our stuff sped up now too.
And are we better?
Yeah, well, the only thing is, like, I run out of stuff to listen to before I get to work during my commute. But yeah, it sounds like we know what we're talking about, especially my podcast. Yeah, it actually sounds like I know what I'm saying.
I mean, I always feel like you know what you're saying. I've gone onto your show to try to derail it that one time, and it's impossible. Like it's amazing. Like if Jeff, and I don't mean to bring up tragedies. So if anybody was around and they were on the Titanic, I'm sorry for bringing this up right now, but Jeff is really good at avoiding tragedy and bad stuff. If he were captaining the Titanic, it would have missed the iceberg, right? Like Leo lives in Jeff's world.
Or we would have hit it, but then we would just have had more drinks on the rocks. I just would have, found a way to spin it.
So people in the chat are excited that Christy does drugs.
I don't know if I'm excited.
So let's talk about this for a minute. I can test whether or not Christy does drugs, right? Like, I think Christy is a naturalist and is herbally taken care of. She's herbally aware. That's what I'm going with.
I feel like this isn't a secret.
No, but to call it drugs is like it sounds like you have like a mule outside and you're doing lines off its ass, right? Like,
yeah,
that's drugs to me, right? Like fuck, we're gonna order some Dominoes right now, right? Like, things that lead to Dominoes, that's hardcore drugs.
I can't.
I had Domino's for dinner tonight.
See? Do you see what I'm talking about?
But like, how often do you see someone doing lines off of a mule's ass?
I mean, I live on Long Island.
I was gonna say I don't spend enough time there.
People are pretty messed up here.
I didn't know you had donkeys on the island.
I mean, I don't know. They could be alpacas. I don't really. I don't know animals very well.
How do they do drugs where you live, Jeff?
Well, I mean, at work, like whenever we hand them out, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funny, but I can't come up with anything.
Wait, when south of the border, ass lines are very different. Yeah, KB, just so you understand, when you do lines off an ass, you want to go against the grain, because if you go with the grain, you end up in the crack.
Yeah, well, and lines off an ass means something different in Tijuana, I think.
I mean, why go to Tijuana? That's all the way across the country. Isn't it like Mexico on this side of the country?
I don't know. Yeah, there's well, I don't know. Like, Texas is pretty big. It's like almost the same different distance wherever you go to the Mexican border.
I mean, our 6 viewers are enjoying this. So, Christy, how does it feel to be on like a pants light show?
Pants light? Well, I mean,
Mhm.
haven't all the episodes I've been on been kind of pants light?
No, you were actually on some pants shows.
Yeah, but not everyone showed up. Like some people were scared of me.
Well, I mean, the pussies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only explanation. I've been on every show you've been on, so I feel like I can say that, right? Because it makes sure that I'm not a pussy, and that's kind of the idea of the feed,
Yeah, I can definitely see why you would say that.
right? like I'm not afraid of anything. Chrissy's like, I was just in that moment. I'm like, yeah, sure, come on the show. I don't care. Right? I don't know what's going on in the chap. But capris. Who said capris?
Oh, I think that's like because this is pants light.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
I was kind of thinking
Corey,
jorts, but
Corey, stop
work.
it.
Where's Corey?
Corey wants me to replace him.
I mean,
No.
what does Corey really bring to the table? I mean, he's a great editor. He's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not why we bring people here, right? Like we bring people to shit on other people. And Corey only shits on me, which is my least favorite thing.
I find it pretty entertaining.
I mean, I kind of like it.
Jeff, I will take you off the show. Capris are spazzing out.
Wait, what?
And I don't know, but Christy can replace me on the pants panel. Let's entertain this for a minute. Let's say we lost Corey. Christy.
Like lost him in a van?
How well do you know football?
I'm awful at football. I don't even watch football.
What?
Well, ever since I got rid of cable, I haven't really watched football, and all the bars are closed, which is how I used to watch it. So I get all my football from you. See, this is why I'm covered.
So let's talk about football for a minute, Christy.
No.
Christy, who do you like, the Eagles or the 49ers?
Never the Eagles.
Oh, so she's going hard on a very injured team. Christy, you're fired. You disagree with us.
I didn't realize I had a job.
I mean that's how this feed works, right? Like, we can be any show we want to be at any point in time.
Oh, whoa.
See? So, Jeff, does this put you in any kind of mood?
Well, this brings up a great question. Corey said that Christy can replace him. This is really weird. I feel like I should be over here. But my question is, are you able to do like a Jack Elam impersonation and talk about werewolves?
Jack Elam was a kicker, wasn't he?
No, he's the proctologist from Cannonball Run.
Oh, that Jack Elam?
Yeah, that guy.
No, I don't do impressions. That's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll have to keep Corey around.
I am not.
What is going on in our chat that people give a shit about the fucking Pats? Sorry. I get angry when you mess up my show with bad football talk.
You just did a football show.
Yeah, no, it's not this show though, right? Like this show is something different. It's something new.
It's the not football.
It's something that we've never seen before.
The Doodles.
That's from the past.
Wait. That was weird. What just happened there? I should not be pressing buttons.
What are you touching?
I'm touching it, Christy. I'm touching it.
I kind of thought Corey was behind the scenes for a minute.
I mean, he could be. You never know. So give me something I should be caring about this week. Anybody? Jeff, are we going to do an Are We Wearing Pants this week?
I hope so.
Should we do that live or in person?
I'm good either one. This Sunday is the first Sunday I've been off in a while. So if we want to do it, this is a good Sunday to do it.
So we have to do this on Sunday.
Or Saturday or Friday or
All right.
I don't work again until next week, so
I'll order food and you guys
anytime.
just put a show together and let me know. That seems like that's a new bit, right?
Right.
See, this is what I mean. Like, look at all this patriotic talk, right? Like, we say this country's going to hell in a handbasket, but everybody cares about being patriots, except for Christy, who doesn't want to be anybody's friend. Christy, why are you unfriending people on our show?
Not sure.
Is it because Mark can be an ass sometimes?
Sometimes.
I mean, he has that hot topic vibe in his profile picture.
There's nothing wrong with the hot topic vibe.
I'm not picking on a hot topic vibe. I'm just saying he's giving off one, right? Like, he makes me want to go buy a couple of pops and maybe some leather pants.
Oh, like Funko Pops?
Yeah.
Okay, just
What kind of pops were you thinking?
like popsicles, or maybe you call soda that, but I'm not sure why you would. Being like,
I think Christy calls her hardcore drugs pops.
Pops.
I don't know what is spazzing, but something is
I haven't
spazzing
gotten to
out.
know what the story is on that.
KB is saying something is spazzing. Spasming? Maybe spasming. Let's go with spasming. Have you guys ever had like a spasm? Like one time I woke up with a Charlie horse in my calf, and it was killing me.
I do that on a regular basis, unfortunately.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's no fun. We have an '80s cover band down here called the Spasmatics. Now that's some good spaz in there.
So what do they cover? Like aha?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they do like aha, I think they end every song with a Journey, and they do everything in between.
Okay, can we just talk about this for a minute? KB is saying leather pants, that's her kink.
Okay.
And I'm concerned because I feel like that makes for sweaty crotches.
Listen, I wore leather pants last weekend and it was awesome.
If you don't wear any pants, then would technically all of your pants be leather pants?
No, because you have to put it over a fire first, Jeff.
Oh. I
Right?
guess you have to, yeah.
You have to get like that leathery George Hamilton's like permanent suntan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like the tanning bed grandma from a few years ago.
Right, like we're talking probably one of the grossest dicks on earth, right? Like if you could picture what George Hamilton's face looked like at like 80, right? Where it basically looked like a pigskin that people play on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm thinking his schlong probably looked like a Slim Jim.
Right. Like it had that weird like crosshatch pattern of leatherness to it, right? Like it wasn't just like elephant wrinkles, but then it was like crosshatched, almost like old tortoise skin.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see like those 200-year-old tortoises, and you're like, oh, wow, that's an old looking thing, like that. Like somebody goes and sleeps with George Hamilton, like, damn, that's an old looking shriveled thing.
It's beef jerky dick.
Yeah,
beef jerky dick.
I mean, look, KB, you know this is what ends up happening here. You bring it to some place like leather pants. Poor Christy is like, I wear leather pants. I'm cooler than you because I wear leather pants. I'm wearing like plaid shorts, right? Like here, wait, like look at this pattern, right? Like this is terrible, right? This is like
plaid.
old man. Like I don't even know. I'm going to a theme park with my kids kind of shorts.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you need socks and flip flops to finish the ensemble.
Yeah. I'm hearing that the chat is very delayed. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know technology.
I don't know. That's I know Ken had some stuff going on today, and the chat was slowed down on it also.
Well, I hear you guys in real time. Do you hear me in real time?
Yeah, we're all in the same stream.
So since I'm a narcissistic prick on the feed, let's just roll with it in real time.
Okay.
Yeah, I have another window open and there's like a big delay.
All right, so guys, you're gonna make comments, and you're gonna hear our comments many minutes later, because that's how delays work. We're probably delayed because I curse a lot, and fuck it, who cares?
Well,
So
we're all a little delayed anyway. I mean, before we get started.
I mean, if you ever watch Jeff try to pick up a string that we throw on the show on the main show, that's what you call a delay, folks.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's because I usually don't know y'all threw it at me, and then I got to find it, and usually ask you what it was because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I recently recorded a commercial for us on Ken's feed. Christy, what show did you hear that on?
Something that dropped today. Oh, it was because he had that Q&A, and then he just put it right on audio, and I didn't make it to the Q&A, so I listened to it on podcast.
Oh, that's crazy. Cool. Yeah, I gotta go back and listen. I was working.
I was very excited. All of a sudden, it was John, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
I know. John did a good job, right?
I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
There's not many things I get to say I did all by myself, right? Like that was something fun. Ken and I have had a couple of nice exchanges back and forth. And he's been asking for us to do a commercial, and I was waiting to see if Thomas comes back or when Thomas comes back, and I was also trying to write it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it all about me because I feel like that's the worst thing we do on our network, right? Like we're at our absolute worst when I'm like, hey guys, it's John. Fuck everybody else. And don't listen to our shit.
No more fans.
Yeah. I mean, I always go on a 3-week hoagie bender, so I don't even know what that means. Should I get down and dirty with you, Corey? Is this what you want? Because now this is delayed. Like he made this comment like 6 minutes ago, and now we're talking. Like, hey Christy, hey old whiskey. Let's do some after dark stuff. Jeff, you just
After dark.
Yeah, you did some after dark.
I did some after dark. It was pretty rough, but it was my my attempt at stand up.
Well, why don't you give us a little flavor of Jeff After Dark?
Well, I don't know any jokes other than the ones I used on my podcast.
So Jeff After Dark needs to write his own jokes, but he can't do it in real time. And the closer I hold this to my face, the redder my lips get.
They look red. I mean, it's weird because it looks like you're like eating something red, but your mic looks blue, and it's just like really messing with my head.
And Christy's sitting there staring, going, "What is this show I'm on?
No, I knew what I was getting myself into.
Who is this clown? Like, he kind of looks like the Joker. But oh, we have my favorite Saw of them all.
Yay!
He's going to bed. So I think we should sing him a song to go to bed.
Wait, did he fall asleep halfway through that sentence?
It looks that way.
Hey,
I have a question. On the backdoor cover, am I the only one that it cuts off while y'all are talking?
At the end?
Yeah.
No, it did for me too tonight.
Okay. It did that last week too. Is that intentional or?
Yes.
Okay.
Corey, wait longer to cut it off, man.
I was wondering,
look, Corey and I do that show, and we're wiped out usually, and I've been time traveling all week, so it's a lot of work to put together. Corey's taking care of his kids; he's running back and forth to games, and we're trying to figure it out. So if we cut it short, like, are you guys missing a pick, or are you just missing a sign off?
Joe, just the sign off for me anyway.
Well, yeah, we don't care. We're not promoting anything. Right? Yeah. Usually right after that, we say goodnight to each other and go separate ways. The only difference was tonight, I'm like, I think I'm going to go live. We're like, yeah, that's a stupid idea. You're wiped out. I'm like, yeah, we should do that.
That's the best time sometimes. No,
but I've been playing with this idea. Jeff, you've seen it in our personal chat. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go live tonight, and then I don't. Right? Like, I've been like struggling with this whole thing. I'm like, wait, he's retired?
No. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, we'll put Mark on backdoor cover. He'll pick the Patriots every week. It'll be the most boring shit we ever see. Mark, the Patriots suck. They lost to the Giants twice in February. Just remember that. Twice. Christy, how many times did the Patriots lose to the Giants in February?
Twice.
See? Even Christy knows, and she only watches Frasier.
I watched both those games.
Christy only watches old football games and Frasier.
I think I may have watched those games too because I was trying to see if the Cowboys were going to limp into the playoffs those years.
So Jeff watches games after his team loses, which Christy hears a noise. I'm curious to see what's going on in Christy's house. I'm like waiting to see like the serial killer creep up behind her.
Oh my god! No, I didn't know if I had any giant stuff or like easily accessible. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, I thought that you were looking around as if like the world's tiniest serial killer was going to come through that door next to you. Right, Jeff? Is it me or the angle that Christy's on look like a Tim Burton movie?
That's a super tiny door. That's not a normal door.
Okay, because your set right now looks like a Tim Burton movie with the way I was messing with perspective.
It looks like forced perspective, like that made Gandalf look giant and Elijah Woods look.
Oh, I was thinking about that creepy guy that tries to marry Beetlejuice comes out of the fireplace,
and that one,
right? That's. I mean, for everybody watching at home, just look at Christy's screen for a minute, right? Oh wow! I made us go really big, but. If we look at Christy, Christy's going to hate all of this for a minute.
I despise this.
But Christy's door looks like the world's angriest 4-foot person is going to come charging through it. Right? Like it is probably my favorite thing I've seen today.
A tiny door.
Well, because your tiny door makes your cubicles behind you look even smaller. Right? Because I'm assuming that's a regular sized door next to you, which means what kind of model like Barbie doll bullshit do you have in these very tiny cubicles?
It's my doll collection.
Yeah, I've got all of my truly bizarre worlds like planned out through Halloween, but come November, we're gonna have tales from behind the tiny door.
You absolutely need to do this, Jeff. You just have to pick and prod at Christy on like what lives behind the tiny door.
Yeah,
I have 4 tiny doors in my house.
Oh, that's 4 episodes right there.
There's 2 in this room and 2 in the other room.
So wait, is this intentional? Like now I need to know. Like, did you have a house built and like they came in with enough wood? You're like, no, take 2 feet off of that door.
It's a cape, so that's like the crawl space under the dormer, and then the other door is because the roof is pitched funny. It's just like a tiny creepy little closet. But this I can actually go through this tiny door and exit through the tiny door on the other side of the house via the crawl space.
Do you have to drink a little vial that makes you small, and then eat a piece of mushroom to get big again afterwards?
No, it's not that tiny.
We have to build you like the world's creepiest statues to keep behind those doors. Just every time, and then make it where you're taking enough of these hardcore drugs where you forget what's behind them, and then make you open the doors, be like, ah! It's like just a statue.
Or what you should do, Christy, is put like a bunch of doll clothes in there.
Oh my God.
And then when you get really high and you look for something to wear, you'll think that you like grew a lot.
Okay. Honestly, here's what you do:
Yeah.
get one of dolls, right? Like one that maybe preferably you don't care about as much, and put a noose around it and hang it behind the door.
That's dark.
It's gonna get darker, Jeff.
Oh
then
boy.
what I want you to do.
Okay, so people are asking what's behind the door. It's all of my Christmas decoration.
Okay, this is even scarier.
It's not. It's just my Christmas stuff.
Okay, that's a nutcracker, first of all.
I know. I wish he was turned around so he was facing you.
Christy opens the door, and the first thing you see.
I
So
thought,
now, here's what I can tell
I
you.
thought
Here's
there
the
was a
story.
little gnome in there or something.
Jeff, I'm going to give you a truly bizarre world,
Okay.
Margin Doodle style.
Okay.
The Tales of Christy McGee.
This is our crossover event, folks. You didn't know
Right.
it was happening tonight.
So Christy McGee lives in a house with some very tiny doors. And what Christy McGee does is she lures men in with talk of bubble baths and Renaissance fair wear. Men come to Christy McGee's house and kind of like that movie Tusk. They have a nice dinner and they relax. And at some point they go, what's behind the tiny door?
Oh, that's a good question.
This is where it gets scary. So she's like, oh, you have to open it to find out. And when they do, it's like that movie Magic. You ever see that movie Magic where like that puppet comes to life with Anthony Hopkins?
I don't know.
It's kind of like the precursor to Chucky, right?
Oh, okay.
So they open the tiny door, and waiting for them is the world's angriest nutcracker that turns them into eunuchs.
Oh man! Oh man!
This is the Tales of Christy McGee and the Tiny Door. Submitted for your approval.
You know, when you were telling that story, John, like I lost my voice. I immediately thought of that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene. No, it's a different one. What's the one where? Oh shoot, I can't think of it now. I can't pull it. The movie, there's a dwarf. It's a little black gentleman, and he's been in a bunch of movies, and he usually is mad. I think he played
Bad Santa?
He was in Bad Santa too, but he's been in a bunch of movies. But there's one movie where he's just pissed off the whole time and always punching people in the nuts, and that's what I thought of when you were telling that story.
I mean, this is why Jeff doesn't do the movie trivia anymore, right?
This is true.
Like, and let's be real. Can we pull the curtain back, Jeff?
Yeah, pull it back.
Okay,
all the way.
I'm pretty sure, and this has always been my hypothesis.
Yeah.
That the hillbilly was born out of an innate problem of not knowing movie trivia.
Well, he became that. I used to be pretty good at trivia, but it's gotten to the point where all the cuts are so deep now, you know, and it just got to the point where the questions were just too dang hard for me. But yeah, I mean, I got into that because I thought I would do good at it.
Well, the problem is everyone took it way too seriously, right?
They did. So I went in the other direction.
So Christy, do you like the movie trivia? Like, what's your relationship with movie trivia at this point?
I like watching it. I have absolutely no aptitude for retaining it.
Right, and this is kind of where I learned like somewhere between 40 and my current age, which I'm gonna keep a mystery. You guys can look it up online. My stuff's all out there. I don't care. But I don't retain the stuff the way I used to. Yeah. So that's why I quit. Christy, I am hearing that KB wants to be friends with you. I think that you two would get along famously.
Okay,
KB, friend Christy. She's on my Twitter. Like, just follow my Twitter. Look for me to interact with Christy, and follow Christy. You guys will hit it off famously. KB. So you know how Jeff's kind of like a redneck, like a hillbilly, right? I interchange those words. KB is a Viking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you look at her avatar, it's like the How to Train Your Dragon girl.
Yeah,
and that's pretty close to accurate. I think her and Christy would get along like pineapples and pizza.
Oh, that's great.
I think that those things do get along. I think
this is what you call knowing your audience, folks.
Yeah.
Fucking hate pineapple pizza.
You're a good man, John.
See, that's what you call anything for the bit, right? Right, Christy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I commit. You guys know this. Um, so, so,
Yeah.
so what else is on your mind?
I think. Oh my gosh. I think with the. Oh man, I can't keep my train of thought with all that going on. I think with the trivia thing, like I thought I knew Star Wars trivia, and then I did a few practices or whatever with people that like believe that they know Star Wars trivia. And when you start getting questions about like what the license plate was on a spaceship that was like in the corner of the screen for like half a second, that's not even any fun.
Yeah, it's like I even have trouble. Remember this thing in this movie that 3 people saw, and
Mhm.
like this guy was like the 15th person building it. No, I don't. I don't remember the guy from
I
Fast
know,
and
I know.
Furious.
When they asked me who the is it pronounced Gaffer or Gaffer? Gaffer?
Gaffer.
Gaffer. When they asked me who the Gaffer was in a movie, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to write the questions.
Hmm.
I used to try to make the questions where they were entertaining to the people watching.
Hmm.
I feel like that's gotten lost on people. Um, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna endorse a show to watch.
Hmm.
Call to Action, which are friends of ours, right?
Uh-huh.
Like Paul Denuzio, Kelsey Kirkland, Alex Shashak, Danny Joy, Jake Acavella. I could go on and on. Billy Belford. They just did their own version of a free for all.
Hmm.
It was so good.
It was so entertaining. It wasn't just good. Like it was like 4 or 5 hours long, Jeff.
Oh wow.
Like it was unedited. They did it live, and it was people having fun playing trivia. Right? Like that's my pitch to you. Picture people having fun playing trivia for 5 hours.
I couldn't catch up with it until Monday, and Monday at work was so shitty, and that like saved my mood for like the whole day watching that.
Mm.
And Jeff, when was the last time I recommended like you watch like trivia, especially like non-professional or
Mm.
trivia?
I can't remember you recommending anything other than the main thing.
Right. So what I can tell you is
Uh-huh.
this is one of the favorite things I've watched this year.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Like just things I just endorsed Ted Lasso at the top of the
Mhm.
show, and absolutely everyone in the world, especially if like you like Frasier and things, because Frasier is kind of sincere, right, Christy?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's tongue in cheek and it's witty and it's smart. And I will go far enough to say I know the bit is I crap on Frasier, but the reality is Ted Lasso is probably the smartest written show since
Mhm.
Frasier.
Okay.
Right? It's the most adult humor. I don't mean adult
Yeah.
like potty humor, but like, oh, this show's for adults. It's
Mhm.
not for kids where they go. Like my kids just picked up Friends, and I'm not shitting on Friends at all. But Friends does exactly what you expect a sitcom to do. Like it hits all the notes.
Uh-huh.
This sets up those notes in like a Friends or in that kind of thing, and then takes them into this weird real world way of handling it.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what is Lasso come on?
He doesn't come on. It's not that kind of show, Jeff.
No, no.
I mean, most people come on an Oreo cookie, but it's
Where would I go to watch it?
um Apple TV right now.
Okay. Well, you think at any point it'll be on any other TV?
I know Apple produces it. I wouldn't be surprised because Bill Lawrence is behind it, who did Scrubs. So I
Okay.
wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Bill Lawrence is one of the creators. Jason Sudeikis is another. There's a couple of other people credited with creating it.
Mhm.
But Bill Lawrence has a pedigree. Like I could say, I've been following for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. Some of my favorite shows are Spin City,
Uh-huh.
Scrubs,
Did he do Cougar Town also?
He also did Cougar Town.
I liked me some Cougar Town.
And now he's doing Ted Lasso.
Okay.
So
All
if,
right.
if this falls kind of in your wheelhouse,
Yeah.
and even if it doesn't, it's the premise of it is pretty simple. Ted Lasso is an American football coach
Okay.
for like Division II, right? Like Division II college.
Okay.
So like not like the games that you watch on Saturday, but the games that don't quite make it on TV on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso coaches one of those teams to a championship.
Okay. Oh.
Which is, but it's like not a big deal, but it is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So then a woman in Premier League soccer is divorcing her husband.
Okay.
And he loves the soccer team. And she wins the soccer team in the divorce. And much like the premise of the movie Major League, all she wants to do is ruin his team. So she hires Ted Lasso, who's coached American football, to coach a Premier League soccer team.
Okay.
And he knows nothing about soccer. And Jason Sudeikis does this character that's in the vein of Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, who's just the most okily-dokily, nicest, most sincere character on TV.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for the twist, and I will spoil something for you. There is no twist.
No
Ted
twist.
Lasso is genuinely this guy. And that's the thing that makes the show fantastic. That's my selling point. Is that it's a show about a nice guy who's put in a shitty situation and just you see what works. The shitty world around him or his sincerity and niceness.
Okay. Yeah, you sold me on it when you said it was the guy that did Scrubs was behind it.
Oh, so all of this was just like a waste of breath.
Yeah, this was just icing on the cake, bro.
So Christy, there are no vampires in this show. And, no, there won't be. It's not that kind of show.
No.
It's not a dark and creepy show. There's no like anger, so I don't know if you're gonna like it. You think you could get behind a sincere show?
I mean, yeah, probably, maybe. The holiday season's coming up.
I mean, I will say it's almost as sincere as Tom Hanks.
Oh, well then.
Which, by the way,
it's pretty sincere.
I have had my kids on a Tom Hanks binge.
I love your kids.
And they are, I mean, thank you. No show roping. What does Hanson mean by show roping?
I don't know.
Okay,
is that like a dirty thing?
I don't know. Can we speculate?
Is that like a category?
Can we Google that?
So, soap on a rope originated because people dropped the soap in prison. So you keep it on the rope so that way you don't have to bend over to pick it up.
Oh.
That's
so smart.
Is that what show roping is? Like, so you don't bend over watching a show and get a surprise?
Show.
I think that'd be show on a rope.
Lasso.
Oh, because it's Ted Lasso?
Oh.
Oh, we're on delay. He's going to find out that we learned this a lot later than we actually did.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, God.
This is not that show, Hanson.
He's going back to bed.
We are a much slower show than you want guys like Corey Morissette on here who pick up those kind of strings and ropes. We are not those people. So I guess we don't have to speculate on show roping, guys. And girls, do we say guys and girls, or can we just go guys? How does that work?
Say guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about dudes? Does dudes fly or like?
Fine. I actually got called dude a couple times today.
Yeah.
So no problem with it.
So no duder's fine. Like.
I don't know. I know Hulk Hogan always specified dudes and dudettes. So.
I mean, if I went to Christy and Christy, we're gonna role play for a minute, right? I'm gonna channel my inner Hulk Hogan.
You had me at role play.
I said to Chrissy, "Let me tell you something, brother." Like, does that fly?
I mean, if you're Hulk Hogan, yeah.
Right? I can't picture like Hulk Hogan. Like, Jeff, let's picture this for a minute, right? Like, Hulk
Mhm.
Hogan goes to Christy in a bar. He's like, "Let me tell you something, sister." Right? Like, that doesn't sound right, does it?
I mean, I think when you say it like that, almost anything sounds like it could go. But like, if you just walked up to me and you're like, "Hey, brother," I'd be like, "That's a little strange."
No, I call you bra.
Oh, that's a little weirder. It's somehow worse.
Well, I can say bra.
Yeah, that's weird.
But bra goes either way, right?
Yeah, like you're addressing an article of my clothing. Like
right,
that's so strange.
right. Like, hey, bra.
That's
What's up, bra?
Yeah, I think if you're like established and known to use like certain words, then it'd probably be more acceptable. Like
You're
Christy
saying
said, if Hulk
I
Hogan
use
said that,
bra more often.
yeah, if you start using bra a lot and get it over, then yeah,
Hey, bro, remember when we got wings in January?
totally bra.
I was not talking to you, Jeff. I didn't get wings with you in January.
talking to me.
This is where Jeff steps on the bit, folks.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something, brother. You're fired.
Always have trouble.
We waited 2 hours for wings.
Yes. So Chrissy and I, we met in August, I guess, but we barely met in August because Chrissy doesn't say hello.
I talk to people, I just don't introduce myself.
But then after the fact, I realized who Christy was. It's okay because I didn't say hi to Ken in August either. Like Ken ran past me in August, and I got shell shocked. I was like, oh
yeah.
I don't get like, what do you call that, stage fright or whatever, right?
Starstruck.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
I got starstruck by Ken, right? Like I genuinely look up to Ken, and I can say that about some people. Like you know, Mark Riley, I've gotten used to as a friend. I looked up to Mark Riley for a while. There's a few people that I just think are genuinely good people that I look up to. Like Hillbilly Scribs. I looked up to Hillbilly Scribs, and then I played him one time in movie trivia, and I realized, wow, I'm smarter than him.
Yeah.
At least movie trivia, right? Like in real life, he saves lives, and he's a genuinely great person, and does a lot more better for the world than I do. But like in movie trivia, I kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, KB is asking me on a private channel if Ted Lasso is only on Apple, and I'm too lazy to type, so I'm gonna answer for everybody. Yes, Ted Lasso is only on Apple.
Okay.
I would give you my account, but no, because it's tied to my credit card. So no, get your own. I love you all. So where were we? We were talking about January. We were talking about movie trivia. We were talking about being Jeff. Starstruck by Ken.
We were talking about the wings.
And then the wings. So Chrissy and I got stuck waiting for wings.
Oh.
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
I did a bit on wings.
It was horrible, Jeff. Like you
was it that bad? I tried really hard.
No, your bit was great.
Okay.
No. The wings that we got were balls, right?
Oh.
Chrissy and I ordered our wings. We were there with a lot of the call to action industry.
They gave you the balls? Did you tell them you like the bone?
They made us wait like an hour and a half for an order of wings to split, right?
So we started calling into podcasts while we were waiting.
Yeah. I got Christy to call into Ken. She's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I'm doing it. So I had the phone. Like we're in the booth. I have a phone. I'm just like, Christy.
I was on the inside of the booth. I couldn't escape.
She wanted to run away so bad. I'm like, nope, you're on the air now. I mean, it was Anchor. We were recording it. She could have been like, get rid of it. I'm like, no.
I didn't know that was an option.
Well, now you know, but it's way too late.
So you got it like in the first recording?
Yeah, it was like we called into Ken's show.
It was that.
She
It
just
was
said-
afternoons because they played it and they thought that I was drunk.
Yeah.
I always have to like record whenever I leave one of those messages. It takes me about 5, 6, 7 tries.
When I do it by myself, it takes me a couple of times.
Yeah.
But this was more on the fly of like, hey guys, I got Chrissy McGee trapped in a booth.
Oh, I love that. I think I heard that. I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, she was literally. It wasn't a bit, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, like it was dangerously close to kidnapping. Like Thomas's van was in play, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now it's Thomas's actual van.
I don't know. I don't remember the bit. It was like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't really have a van.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah, I know it really is. We had a sweet van when I was growing up. I mean, it was like if I had that van now, which this was like in 84, 83, 84, like a
It
good
wouldn't run,
time
Jeff.
van. Yeah, it wouldn't
that
run
van
now.
it wouldn't run now.
But it would be a love machine.
So wait, I got a question, Jeff.
Yeah.
Where you live, is there a river?
Yeah. There's actually one that goes through our town here.
So your van would be down by the river?
If I had it here, it would be it'd be down within like a proximity of the river.
Would you live in it?
No. Well, I mean, if I had to.
You'd be living in a van
I know.
down by the river.
That was such a long walk to get there.
You know?
It was excruciating.
And Chrissy has to listen to it in real time, and she's like, "God, it would have been so much faster and sound so much smarter on the podcast." Can I tell you a secret, Chrissy? We don't put margin doodles on the podcast.
No,
You have to listen to it on real time.
Yep.
Well, I could play this video back at double speed.
So Jeff had asked me once, like,
Mm-hmm.
should we make that a podcast? I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't so much to make margin doodles into a podcast. It was because I knew we hadn't done a pants, and
Yeah.
I was looking
Like,
something to fill the hole on Tuesday.
Jeff, not every hole needs or should be filled.
I'm not going to say anything. But
So Chrissy, how does Jeff look when he blushes?
probably like this.
Something like that.
It's all right. Like Chrissy and I were going back and forth before the cover show, and she's like, "I'm gonna go jump in the bubble bath," and like I always try to turn something into a bit. I'm like, I type back to her. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with this, right? And by that, it's like I don't even know.
It was like I out-Johned John.
She totally did, right? Like here's a bit where Chrissy's like, I'm going to the bubble bath. I'm like, I have about 75 really dirty things I could say right now. I'm like, but most of them are softballs, and that's off-brand.
Yeah. Need to show to fill a small closet.
Is he slate typing?
I don't know. We need to get Hansar on the show. That's what.
Yeah,
that's all
we
I
do.
know.
I'm supposed to record something with him soon.
Yeah, I haven't brought it up to him yet, but I'm going to ask him to do something with us.
I mean, Hansar, can you do something with us?
It's going to involve the Venture Brothers.
Oh, cool. Hansar, do you like the Venture Brothers? And even if you don't, you want to do something with the Venture Brothers, right? Like I'm asking him right now, Jeff. That's how it works.
He said sure.
Mrs. Dr. Girlfriend will be there.
So
No response. I was sure that would get one.
Oh, we got nothing. Christy's watching the chat.
Sorry.
Oh, sleep talk. Oh, he was sleep talking. Oh, he says sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm.
That's how I got distracted because he said
So
sure.
I'm gonna. There's no punctuation there. So my assumption is going to be the sure is in answer to my question, and then the I'm sleep talking is what he was doing before.
I think sure is deodorant, Jeff.
It is. I I was trying to think of a joke. I thought of secret. I was going to say something about strong enough for.
Here's the beauty. We're on Margin Doodles. This isn't the actual show.
Uh-huh.
So this is experimental. Like this.
Oh.
That's why we don't do this as a podcast. So we can bomb horrendously on this show.
Oh, good.
Right. This is literally made for like the people on it and the people in the chat, and nobody goes back and watches this crap. Right? One day that's going to happen where people are going to go back and watch it and hear me say that and go, "Wow, he was wrong."
So Sure is a deodorant.
Yeah.
It's strong enough.
No,
I messed it up again.
No, their whole jingle in the commercials was they would say the word sure a couple times and then say the word unsure a couple times, and that was like the whole back and forth.
So not strong enough for a man and but smart enough for a woman.
Yeah, and that's where I was going. I know that's secret. I was trying to.
Why is that a secret? Like
I've been up for a very long time.
Because ladies are supposed to be discreet about their underarms. That's why it's a secret.
I mean, most people are discreet because nobody's walking around like this. Right? Like I like to think I'm discreet about my underarms. They're covered. My arms are face down most of the time, hiding what's going on. Right? Like I'm not walking around going, "Hey guys, I shaved this morning, but it's still I left a little bit so I know I'm a man there." Right? I got a landing strip over here. Right? Like I don't sit there and do that. Who does that?
I think maybe you should.
What, shave a landing strip into my pit?
I don't know, just walk around like that.
I've still got some jelly wax I could send you.
I could do a Dagnino like tribute and do like a reverse Hitler over here.
Oh,
yeah.
He would probably appreciate that.
Yeah. So
I was thinking with the deodorant a while ago. What I was trying to say was strong enough for a hillbilly, but made for someone with confidence. It was a play on secret. I just couldn't find my words. Did it stick? I don't know. I don't think so.
It doesn't need to. This is my shitty show. So I think we'll wrap up soon. But do you guys have anything else you want to cover before we hang up on people?
Y'all want a behind the scenes like preview
of
this weekend's Truly Bizarre World?
Sure.
Of course.
This. We'll see if I don't have it loaded on here, but let's see if it'll come up on here. We're continuing our countdown to Halloween with Memoirs of a Gill Man.
Ooh.
No, you're saying that wrong. It's Gilman.
Gilman. Yeah, it is Gilman, actually. In the bit, it's going to be Gilman.
Yeah, it's Doug Gilman.
And now everyone knows it'll be Gilman.
Yeah, it's Doug Gilman. So Christy, the other thing I wanted to bring up to you is I recently introduced my kids. I mean, you could call it metal, but I call it like really hard rock, right? Like some Metallica and Guns N' Roses. And my one daughter, my youngest, she plays air guitar in the meanest. She does this back bend where she gets on her tippy toes and arches her back to where she falls over.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's extreme.
Right? It's like a reverse L or something, right? The way she bends her body. And she's doing the guitar and she's falling over into my couch.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Because I was trying to show them like real music because they listen to crap.
Like, this is what listen to what kids listen to.
Well, not anymore. They listen to Metallica and Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, maybe a little Ozzy Osbourne. We're gonna get into it. No reaction whatsoever. Are we on delay for Christy?
No.
That's what I was doing. I was doing delay for Christy and for those in the chat.
I was processing.
So
wow. Now that's what I call poop, volume 2.
We're all pretty tired here, folks. I say folks, there's 4 people watching. So I'm guessing it's KB, maybe Handsaw. Jeff and Christy might be watching us too. Because I feel like that's what's happening is they're watching us on delay. Zach, are you still with us? What's the score of the Yankee game?
Oh, Bigfoot's here.
The Bigfoot?
Well, that's what it says.
Okay, so the Yankees are tied 6-6. So
Oh,
it's a better time right now in the 6th inning. Oh my God!
Oh, it's evil.
Oh, the Yankees are tied 6-6 in the 6th, guys.
Oh,
And October starts tomorrow. Happy Halloween. Okay.
Is it a full moon? Or is
It might
that
be.
2 days?
It's gotta be like 2 days from now because there's 2 full moons
Yeah.
in October, which I'm
Mhm.
pumped about.
Double werewolves.
Oh. Oh, wait, what day is the full moon?
I think is it Friday?
Hold on, wait.
I don't have my moon calendar here.
All right. Well, I may not be doing the Gilman this weekend. Maybe
Siri,
I'll do
when's
one
the
on the
full moon?
Wolfman.
Well, you have 2 full moons in October, so
Graphic.com. Full moons occur every 29.5 days or so, as the moon moves to the side of Earth directly opposite the sun.
Siri, when is the next full moon?
The next full moon will be at 5:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Thursday, the 1st of October, 2020.
So tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Well, so I guess I don't have to rush the werewolf one.
Oh, we have the butler here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's a fancy guy. I like him. I do. He's one of my favorite people. I don't say that often.
Mhm.
I mean, here's another one of my favorite people. So I mean, that's good company. And here's another one of my favorite people. My God, this whole chat is filled with my favorite people.
Yeah. We do have a we do
Oh,
have
wait, sorry, I didn't mean to click on Corey in doing that.
Oh.
we have a very small crowd, but it's a crowd that counts tonight.
We are crowd pleasers. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So my Siri is not as funny as Ask Siri.
Ask Siri?
No,
Huh?
Jeff's Siri. Who
Oh,
tells
wait.
you?
My Siri, hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Okay, pun alert. I cooked my friend dinner, but forgot to invite them. It was a mistake.
Get it? A missed steak?
Christy, how long is? Oh, wait, not Christy. I'm now calling my Siri Christy.
Why
just
are you
ruined
talking to me like that? And I don't want to answer a how long is question from me.
Yeah, no, you don't because it was. Hang on. Siri, how long is a dick?
The answer I found is 93 minutes.
I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink.
Oh my God.
That wasn't what I expected. That's impressive. Wow.
Right, 93 minutes.
Golly. Wow.
Siri, how long is 93 minutes in inches?
Inches and minutes are not compatible.
That's some bullshit right there.
She told you.
How did your Siri get the fancy British accent? Is that like an option?
Siri, how did you get the fancy British accent?
I'm not sure I understand.
See, she just has one.
Hmm.
That's Graham.
Graham's feeling a little inadequate right now.
That's because Siri's saying the average size of a dick is 93 minutes. And then doesn't know how to convert it to inches.
Well, isn't there like in like sheet music, isn't there like minutes like within the sheet? Could you use a translation through that to inches?
Siri, how long is a dick?
Oh, she left.
John, a dick is longer than some movies.
Hang on, wait. I'm going to ask her something else.
Sorry, I didn't get.
Siri, how long is a penis?
I don't get it. But I don't know.
Siri does
how
not
long
get
is a
penis.
penis? If you like. Sorry, I couldn't find anything on the web.
Siri cannot find penis on the web. I'm pretty sure any of us could find penis on the web, Siri. Is there anything else we want to ask Siri?
You know, since your Siri has a British accent, are there? Ask Graham if there's any like British terms for dick that we don't use over here.
Siri, is there any British terms for dick that we don't use over here?
I won't respond to that.
Oh, now you've just offended her. This is harassment.
Poor Siri.
Siri, what's my favorite food?
I found 15 places.
Oh, Willie,
That's what you're
here
looking for.
you go, John.
Siri, how long is a cock?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Siri, no, you use cock.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You're gonna get a cease and desist.
Siri, you're a wanker.
I don't know how to respond to that.
John's going to have a restraining order from his phone.
You out, John.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to ask Siri?
Let the poor lady alone. Okay.
Siri, when do you retire?
I'm not sure I understand.
She's really not that helpful.
No, listen, she's giving you the cold shoulder.
She really
Right.
is.
Like,
You offended her and you're in the doghouse.
Siri, you want to go on a date?
I don't want for much.
She doesn't want for much.
I think that was a yes.
Siri, you want to get down and dirty?
Wise is one with few desires.
I don't. She's not even. She's
Sounds
like,
a fortune cookie.
yeah.
Wild.
Siri, what's your horoscope?
If this is just a clever ploy for me to ask you what's your sign, I'm not falling for it.
Man,
Oh,
He is pissy.
she is wise to you, sir.
Siri, when is the computer uprising happening?
Here's what I found.
So she gave me like when the AI takeover happens by Stephen
yeah?
Hawking. Yeah. So
What
it's
does it
happening.
say?
That was
When is
ominous silence.
Yeah. It was like, I'm not telling you.
I thought maybe it was happening right now.
You're on a list now.
Hey Siri, I want to know what love is.
Here's what I found.
She's done talking to you.
I want you to show me.
I'm not sure I understand.
I want to know what love is.
I'm not sure I understand.
You guys got any other?
I got nothing.
Hey Siri,
You poor robot.
I just called to say I love you.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Siri, you're so money.
Is there something else I can help with?
Not much, honey. How about you?
I'm happy to be here.
I turned it around. You see how that works?
That's nice.
I think that was sarcasm.
Siri, are you sassing me?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
That was a yes.
Yes, you can.
I'm not sure I understand.
Think about it for a minute and get back to me.
Here's all I've got.
This is like a bad date.
So it's the worst date, right?
Hey Siri, what's my name?
You're Jeffrey, but you asked me to call you Hillbilly.
I changed it. She used to call me Sugar Tits.
That's nice. Siri, how many problems do I have?
Interesting question.
She's mom.
99, but the bitch ain't one.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't
I
either.
think the answer is 93 minutes.
The answer is 93 minutes.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
She said you missed the whole.
I like turtles.
Turtles are terrific, especially when they stick their neck out for you.
I mean, that's not like a penis reference.
It kind of did.
A little
Right.
bit.
Right?
Sort of.
Siri, do you like loose pants or tight pants?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Can you help with erections?
Directions to where?
The pants party. Directions to the pants party.
Which the pass party? Tap the one you want.
And they give me the pass party. That's
Oh,
I have a lisp. She doesn't always understand me. Oh,
You need to go to bed.
Siri, Old Hanser wants to know how much is a swallow.
I found this on the web.
Don't look at it.
Measurement of volume of a swallow for liquid. How much does a barium swallow? An isogram. This is getting way too technical. All right, so that ends our segment. Harass Siri. This is kind of like Jeff's question. Siri tells jokes.
it's a good way to fill time when you don't have material.
I got nothing. Like I told you, I just turned this thing on tonight. Christy, is there anything that you miss or want to see on the feed other than Thomas?
Oh man, you can't take that option away from me.
Well, because I know the answer is Thomas, right? Like,
Mhm.
all of our answer is we want Thomas back.
Yeah.
So let's say we get Thomas back. Like, and my goal right now is I'm gonna get an operation and put that spear in my hand, like Scorpion,
Oh,
and
yeah.
go fly up to Vancouver and be like, "Get over here."
Oh, that seems like an awful lot of work.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's where he lives. I don't know. I don't know much. So,
Oh.
yeah, no. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna beg. I might even pay him. Jeff, should we pay him?
If we have to.
I'll pay him to be my friend.
I was about to incriminate myself. I was going to make a joke, but I don't think it would stick.
Jeff, nothing sticks on this show.
You're not allowed to pay for companionship in Texas.
Isn't that where the Best Little Whorehouse was?
That movie was not what you think.
Is Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds in a whorehouse?
Okay, then it was what you think.
So, other than Thomas, what else do you miss, Christy?
What else is there to miss?
So, she didn't miss pants last week, Jeff.
No,
So-
I definitely did. There were some people who got a whiny earful from me about it.
Yeah, who?
I don't know.
It wasn't me. Thankfully, because I don't care. That's probably why I didn't get an earful. It's like,
No, I don't whine to you about things.
wait, you can touch in Texas?
Touch what?
Things just got strange.
Oh,
Apparently, I don't know much about Texas.
well, apparently there's things I don't know about Texas.
Is that maybe a strip club reference?
I don't
Can
know.
you touch in a Texas strip club?
I'm not gonna bring Siri back into this.
I will. Siri, can you touch in a Texas strip club?
Okay, here's what I found.
Does Desiree's Preferred Gentlemen's Club?
Oh,
You ever hear that place, Jeff?
I don't know. Texas is big.
Strip clubs Austin Aid.
No.
It's in Austin. It's 5 stars.
5 stars. Well, Austin's not too far from here.
Yeah.
Wait, strip clubs aren't open right now, are they?
I don't know. I would think that. I mean,
Because if they are, you have to go.
The landing strip.
You have to tell us about like strippers and masks and stuff.
well, that's what I was just thinking. They would have to at least have masks on.
Or like, because I know our restaurants are doing outside stuff. Are they doing like strippers in the parking lot instead of?
Well, I know. We ran a story on Pants a while. I think it's been like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That they were doing like drive-through strip clubs in Houston or something.
Oh,
Does that sound right?
Right. Then that was the same time you talked about the Canadian glory holes.
Oh yes, that's right.
We've talked about so much weird shit.
We talked about a lot of perverse stuff.
Yeah. Christy, what do you think of the last one where we tried to make it where you couldn't hashtag?
I think I did a pretty good job, but it took a lot of my brain power.
Perfect 10.
Oh.
That sounds like a strip club name.
Yeah. So I went out of my way to be as filthy as I can.
Uh-huh.
And the entire goal was to subvert Christy's tweets, right? Like, she's not going to be able to hashtag the shit I'm saying.
Oh, yeah?
I was wrong.
I think when it comes to hashtagging the show, Christy's always up to the challenge.
I'm going to have to get dirtier.
I know it's going to be good when I have, like, more than one of you tell me, like, hey, like, watch out, you're going to love this, or something. Or like, oh, I can't wait for you to hear it. Then I know that I'm really in for something.
And it wasn't even like I couldn't wait for you to hear it. I couldn't wait for you. Like, my goal was like, yeah, I love the show, but I can't promote it this week, right? Like that's what I was going for. And what I've learned is I need to get more depraved on the show. So Jeff, just fair warning. I don't know what's coming this week, but it's coming in hard.
Oh, I can't wait. All 93 minutes of it.
KB feels that there was too many yam bags in the previous episode.
Oh, there's no such thing.
Right?
There were a lot of yam bags.
Just mashing themselves together, there were so many yam bags. Like, it was like full on yam bag pressing against each other. Just trying to give the visual for the folks at home. Ass to ass.
Oh. Damn it, John.
Oh, man.
Hashtag that shit, Christy.
All the yam bags.
All right, folks, or folk, or I don't know what we're down to, but I'm going to say goodnight to the live audience. And we could say goodnight in the private chat when we're done. But you guys, thanks for tuning in for my bullshit show.
Yes.
I don't know what'll happen the next time I go live. I don't know when I'll go live again. But we'll do it at some point. Maybe sometime. All right. Have a good evening. I have to wait until the delay is over.